And there's no better surfer at Jeffreys Bay than Sean Thompson. Just the guy paddles out, knows exactly what house and things to line up with, catches every good wave and just kills it. He rips.
Total living legend, just still out there ripping, still getting all the good sets. And the first time he came to Jabo was 1968. So he definitely deserves all the good waves when you think about it that way.
One of the great things about this trip, these drive-throughs, is a lot of great things happen. We surf with legends, you know, it's neat. Sean Thompson is an absolute legend.
Not many times in your life are you going to see 3 generations of world champions go right down the line, you know, like Sean Thompson, the 70s, early 80s, 90s Potter, 90s now Kelly, and it was pretty impressive.
The second session we went out, I paddled out and I was like, who is this guy ripping on this Channel Islands board? And sure enough, I paddled out and it's Sean Thompson. And I was just like, this is incredible.
There's aliens landing on the ocean. We just saw a spaceship. Stay tuned for more. Look at that out there. 6 in the morning, we're at Jade Bay, checking the waves. And it's kind of the same as it was yesterday, so we're all gonna get in the car and drive 2 hours and go to the world's largest bungee jump.
So we wake up the next morning, or like we got woken up. Pat was up at like 3:30 in the morning on his 5th cup of coffee, pacing, and he's like, look, it's bigger, we're surfing all day today. I'm surfing all day. And so we kept going back and looking at it, and it didn't look any bigger.
I mean, these waves are like set waves yesterday, and they're like little right now.
The longer we wait to do this with all these people, Benj, like puts us off like hours into the afternoon. If we just go right now, we'll be back at noon to surf all afternoon when it's clean and lower tide.
I just get scared that it's gonna be too windy or something. They're gonna close it down.
It's a 6-hour block we have to do this bungee. So it's either do it right now or surf all morning and do it in the afternoon. But I think the afternoon is when it's going to be the best, and we're going to be leaving right when the waves get firing. The morning before, though, the tide wasn't right in the morning. And we figured as an hour and a half to the bungee and about a 2-hour time while we were there.
3 guys said it's bigger, 2 guys said it's smaller. I was saying it was the same size. And so, I don't know, we're all sitting there and we're like, well, if we're not going to surf, we got to go bungee jump. Because everyone wanted to make their call, it was screwing things up. It was delaying our departures. It was mucking up our plans. But we needed to put someone in charge that just said, look, this is what we're going to do, and then everyone goes along with it. And it sort of slowly worked out okay.
Yeah, it's epic, man. You start with the plan in the morning, and everybody flip-flops, but it always comes back to the original decision. You just have to let things go their own course and let them feel like they made up this idea, even though it had nothing to do with them. It's like the Jedi mind trick right there.
Either way, we're going. Every one of us. No one's getting out of this. I got 2 emergencies. Anybody need them?
So they have this bungee jump that's the highest in the world that we were pretty much dreading. The whole trip, every day we were like, we might do the bungee today. So like all of us would be like, this is gonna be nuts. And we talked to Taj and a couple other guys that did it right before us, and they're like, hey, you basically gotta take in that you don't mind dying, because you basically accept that you're gonna die.
It was still dark, and I said, guys, we're going bungee jumping. Imagine what that's like. Here you are sleeping, it's cold outside. Here comes some little dude with white blonde hair on 5 cups of coffee already, screaming, we're going bungee jumping an hour and a half away.
We get a bang on my door, it's dark, I'm just going, kidding, what's going on? And Pat's like, oh, the waves are, we're going bungee, and I'm like, what?
We're just going there, coming back, and surfing all afternoon.
Yeah, from noon till dark we'll surf.
Yeah, if we leave early enough.
Surf now, and then
It's too high tide.
It's too high tide. It's better in the afternoon. That's the thing. Is it's lower tide in the afternoon on the upcoming.
It's low tide at midday, isn't it?
It was low tide at 1 yesterday.
And
It'll
it
be low
turns
tide
and
at
it gets
2.
in.
It was best yesterday in the middle of the day. So if we get up and get out of here, we can get back and surf all afternoon.
Whatever we're gonna do. I just don't like Pat walks in my room at 6 o'clock in the morning bouncing around.
Okay, the rundown this morning is at about 5 o'clock this morning, Pat was banging on everyone's door. Still pitch black dark outside. I was ready to kill him. But the waves are about 4 to 5 feet, I think. Pretty bloody good. But because we're all so surfed out, we're going to go and throw ourselves off a 1,000-foot bridge today.
We're on our way to bungee jump.
Spiders in your belly?
I'm gonna watch Potter do it, watch Benji do it, and then maybe do it.
It was a crappy day. It was raining. It was freezing cold, and I thought, you know, I really don't want to do this, but I'll make my mind up when I see it.
And I was like terrified, man. I didn't want to bungee. I was like, oh, let's do something else. Let's go to the shark cage, let's do whatever. You sure there's no waves?
I wasn't afraid about the bungee at all because I knew I wasn't going to do it. I never felt scared of it. I never really felt like I wanted to do it though. So it wasn't like something that I was even, I don't feel like I didn't feel like I was going to miss out at all.
Pat, you and I are going to do it, hugging each other, screaming. Ah! Yeah, mate, once you're there, you'll do it. Watch. Come on, Pat, this whole trip hinges on you doing this jump, dude. We might as well just even do a show now if you're not going to do it. He's scared. So am I, though.
The whole trip, every day we were like, we might do the bungee today. So like all of us would be like, this is gonna be nuts.
I wouldn't want to do it on a sunny day. I want to die on a really, really creepy day. We're cheating death right now, just like we do every time we go out at night and have one of our friends drink and drive. This is the same exact thing, except I'm gonna die! Why'd you talk me into a pod, dude? I'm trying to
Put myself out of it right now.
wait till we see it right here. We're gonna see it and just go, "Aka baka."
I don't want to look at it.
So we get there, and I'd been to the same place years before, but there wasn't a bungee there. I'd been at all the places, and I knew what to expect, you know. And there it was, dude, and I was shocked.
Okay, so I'm not gonna do it. Have fun, Potts. We're gonna root you on from up here with a beer. Just woo!
I just went, you've got to be kidding me. That's like ridiculous. Pat and Mike said there is just absolutely no way a herd of wild freaking horses couldn't drag me over that bridge, you know, and that's when I saw it, that's exactly what I thought too. A herd of wild horses couldn't get me over there. There's no way.
Oh my God!
What do you do? How do you get over to the bridge?
Oh, dude, it's so high. Look at it. It's so big. No one's gonna do it. No one's gonna do it. Either way, we're going. Every one of us. Yeah. No one's getting out of this. I got 2 emergencies. Anybody need them? I'm gonna put the skirt on. This is extreme right here. This is heavy. If anyone doesn't, I'm gonna give them such huge props. I'm scared.
I'm not doing it. I'm just not doing it. I got kids, little babies and stuff. They go, Daddy, don't do it, don't do it. That's what they'd be saying right now. Daddy, don't do it, please. You know, the whole time I was thinking, If Jack and Bella were here, my little kids, if Jack and Bella were here, what they'd say, and they'd say, Daddy, don't do it. And I'm going, I'm not doing it.
Instantly, Pat's like, nah, I'm not doing it. Pot's like, nah, I'm not doing it. Mike's like, nah, I'm not doing it. And I'm like, nah, I'm not doing it. And I look at it, and it's like looking at a painting. It just didn't look real.
Just looking at that, spooky.
That's a spooky
My hands keep tingling.
I'm do it.
We're doing it.
Yeah.
I'm like third up, like, let's do this. You're second. I'm third.
I'm just sort of sitting here thinking, like, if my kids were here, would they want me to do it? And I don't think they would. They'd be, Daddy, don't do it, Daddy.
Everybody said they're gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. You know, Potts, I'm gonna do it. Lostness, I'll be there. I'll do it. And I was the one. I didn't think I was gonna do it.
I thought you were gonna do it.
You thought I was?
I thought you were gonna do it. I did too. It's not a big deal, man. That thing's serious. That's for an extreme.
I think bungee jumps are bungee jumps, dude. It doesn't matter.
dude.
Yeah, you cartwheel, you're dead no matter which way you slice it.
Let's put it tighter and make this thing like get a jeer. Look at the jeer.
dude.
Guys, we're doing it.
You basically got to take in that you don't mind dying, because you basically accept that you're going to die.
So sick. Let's make sure my feet are in them, huh?
Okay, just pick it up down the bottom.
This is fully safe and stuff?
Oh my God,
Just turn your back to me if you're in the 2 loops.
Do you have to wear that if
We'll
you're
put here?
walking?
Yes.
Right here?
Just pick it up down the bottom, bro.
Seth?
No. There's no turning back. No way, I want to do this. I want to do it, then come up and go, Donnie, don't do it. Don't do it. What am I gonna do? Wait.
Make yourself comfortable. Thomas, make yourself comfortable.
Wait, what am I doing? I'm just gonna let go.
Feet up.
Okay, wait a minute. Are you guys just gonna let go?
Go feet up, please.
And I'm so freaked out and scared of heights that they're like, look, you can either walk along this like gnarly little caged bridge, or you can like get over there in about 3 seconds and be on the bridge if you go on this like wire that you can hang on and slide across. And it was so high in the sky, I couldn't believe it. And I'm like, I'll do it. I don't want to walk across that bridge.
You're hanging on this little wire looking down at thousands of feet drop, and me and Donovan are the only ones that wanted to do that, and we did it. I didn't really want to. I just felt if this guy with a mustache is doing it, I'm doing it. You know what I mean?
2, 1, slow!
In a few moments, we're going to see Donovan Frankenrider commit temporary suicide here in South Africa on the drive-through. Looks like Donnie's getting himself ready to jump first. Benji said he wanted to go first because if he saw someone else do it, he'd probably pull out. So obviously Donnie's just said, I'm going first, dude.
Hey, nobody's ever passed out, right?
Never.
You think I'm gonna pass out? Hey, nobody's ever died jumping like. I believe I'm doing this.
You gotta imagine, like, I'm so scared of heights that it's crazy. And I just, they just told me to shut my brain off. And so I remember just kind of like, I had my arms around these guys, and I remember taking my arm around this guy and then like, kind of like not holding onto them anymore. And then I put my arms out and I'm like, so what do? I just jump? and it was the freakiest thing in the world. And I just remember those guys yelling, jumper's gonna jump. And then they started counting down. And as soon as they got to 5, my whole mind went blank. And it was just like, and I think they went to 1 and they're like, jump, and I didn't jump. And one guy just went, and pushed me. And I just fell off the bridge.
Donnie just jumped off the bridge.
Our friend just committed suicide but survived.
Yeah, that was absolutely insane. He fell. How long did he reckon he free fall?
Dude, I don't even know.
5,
I've never
6.
seen anything like that.
Yeah, no, that's just the scariest thing known to man.
Oh my God.
And it's not like it's a pretty day either, Pat. It's not all nice and sunny, and
No.
it's all ugly and cold and wet and rainy and windy.
That's crazy, dude. He looked like terrified. He like it's like seeing like that. I was like, I feel, as scared as you could be. Yeah, I don't want to sit there like he did. As soon as we get out there, I'm jumping, so. He said, don't wait. I'm not. I'm out. Five, four, three, two, one, punch it. Yes! Oh my God! Look at it! I'll give you a yellow one. I don't want to have some weird red one and be the odd one out.
Are you excited?
Nah, I'm gonna do it! Hey, right here. This is the scariest part of it, right here. This is the scariest part. Look how fast they crane you up. No, that guy's going down, dude, to get him. I'm still scared. You want to make one last phone call? Yeah, no! 3, 2, 1. Oh my God!
Boys were cheering, running, we all hugged. The adrenaline that was pumping through all of us from doing the jump, we just was so overwhelming, and we were all like carrying on doing dancing. Donnie had this bungee dance, and we're all doing like these stupid techno moves, and we're just like, we're all just so high on it. It's like the craziest drug you can ever take. The overwhelming amount of adrenaline that pumps through you when you do something as ludicrous as bungee jumping. You can't even explain it.
I mean, there's so many things that could have went wrong and they all went right. I mean, that's what they show you is it's all about the experience, and at the end of the day, we experience something amazing every day.
Yeah, dudes! Yeah, dude! Yeah, were you the last person to go? Yeah. Well, let's go paddle out. Let's go to Chopu. What's up, big dude? I'm stoked I did that.
We had about 5 or 6 hours till dark. You can't even wish for what we got. It's just that doesn't happen. It was amazing.
My jaw dropped because it was pumping. It was absolutely off its face, and we saw Kelly get a wave right as we pulled up, and I just remember Taylor and Matt just running as fast as I've ever seen them run to get their cameras.
It's pretty much like the best I've ever seen Jeffreys Bay, ever. I've never seen it that good. And as the day progressed, it got better and better and better, and by the time the sun was setting, it was the best Jeffreys Bay that you could like literally get.
So you just stand there and you just go like this? Did you give you a name already?
3, 2, 1!
guys can't believe what just happened.